let's go ahead and rank every Best Picture nominee for this upcoming Oscar season. The Oscars are this Sunday. I am so excited. I can't believe it's finally here. I have been missing the Oscars. It's good to have some type of normalcy back. It's the only award show that truly matters and the only one that I really care about. And I want to go ahead and rank all 8 Best Picture nominees. I have seen all of these movies, and I don't want to make this a review. I just want to kind of give you my thoughts on where these would place. And these are kind of based on my thoughts on these movies. This isn't necessarily my predictions. So whatever ends up as number 1, don't take it as my prediction to win the Best Picture award, but I would choose it if I had a vote. So here we go. Starting off with number 8 is going to be Mank. I was not the biggest fan of Mank. It was kind of a disappointment to me. It's one of David Fincher's worst movies, in my opinion. The editing is a mess. I found the film to just be very pretentious, very boring, and it's unfortunate because I really wanted to love it, but I couldn't get into it. Number 7 is going to be Trial of the Chicago 7. Kind of funny. I just watched this film tonight, and this movie, although it has some really great performances, especially by Sacha Baron Cohen, Eddie Redmayne is really good. He kind of has this accent that was distracting in the beginning, but then you kind of get into it. This movie, to me, just isn't very well edited. I thought the editing was very distracting in this movie, and it took away my enjoyment out of the film. The ending is very powerful. It gave me chills, but a lot of the characters in this movie, it's really hard to find characters other than Sacha Baron Cohen and those on trial to be endearing. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I've loved him as an actor, but I couldn't stand his character in this movie. The judge is such a tool, and I get that that's the role that they play, but it's just, it's a movie that really kind of grasps at straws, and there's really not a lot to love outside of the performances, in my opinion. And the fact that this movie got nominated for Best Picture is great for the movie, great for Aaron Sorkin, but I do think it's overrated, if I'm going to be completely honest. Should it have been nominated? No, but it's not really a normal year anyway, so it is what it is. Coming in at number 6 is going to be The Father. Anthony Hopkins gives an incredible performance in this movie that the editing feels like you're actually also going through what Anthony Hopkins' character goes through in this movie, who has dementia. It makes you feel like you have dementia. And that, to me, is the best part about this movie. Although Anthony Hopkins' performance is incredible in this film, I feel like the movie in a normal year wouldn't have been nominated just because it feels very much similar to other movies that get nominated for acting or directing and they don't get nominated for Best Picture. But good on the filmmakers. It is a really good film. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again, but I'm happy that this movie gets that opportunity to be nominated, and it comes in at number 6. I like the other 5 films more. Coming in at number 5 for me is going to be The Sound of Metal. This movie really surprised me. I didn't know much about it going in, and I'm happy I didn't. All I heard was Riz Ahmed is incredible in the movie, which he is, but man, does this movie deserve a Best Picture nomination, and I'm so happy that I got it. There's so many people who love this film. This movie does so much for the deaf community, and it's just such a fascinating film to me. I was very invested in this film. The plot to me worked. I really enjoyed the characters in this movie, and the movie doesn't hinder itself on the aspect of disabilities in one's life, but it really anchors itself in the true sincerity of the storytelling. It's a movie that, to me, just deserves all the love that it gets, and I'm so happy that it's going to be able to be out there on this big platform, and hopefully more people actually get the opportunity to watch this film. Coming in at number 4 for me is going to be Minari. I loved this movie. Steven Yeun, I've loved him since The Walking Dead. I knew he was going to be a big deal. He is incredible in this film. The actress who plays the grandmother is amazing. This movie has such great performances. It has such good heart. And it's a movie that, even though the pacing of the movie is slower and it feels like the type of plot that I wouldn't really care about, I really was invested. I found this movie to be very fascinating about one family's life, one family's struggle in America, and being able to see that on screen was something that really captivated me. It's a gorgeous looking film, and it's, again, just like Sound of Metal, I'm so happy that it's got that platform for more people to check it out. And I was surprised because this movie, I didn't think it was going to be a English language film, but it's probably about 60-40 in terms of the language ratio. And to me, that works a lot, and I'm happy that the movie's getting as much respect and love and praise because it really is one of the better films of 2021. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Nomadland. Frances McDormand, man, I feel like I've seen her in everything at this point, and she's just so good. And no matter what the role is, it could be the smallest, most minute role, and she brings it. She is so talented. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. If you have not seen that movie, I definitely recommend it. This is another movie where she just knocks it out of the park. This is an immaculate, beautiful piece of art. Chloe Zhao is a director I'm very excited about. I can't wait to see her spin in the Eternals and what she's going to do in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And being able to see her full craft on display here in terms of rich storytelling, in terms of being able to have a movie that is very interesting, although it's a hangout movie and doesn't feel like it has a ton of plot, and the characters are very circular, and the fact that they stay the same throughout the course of the movie, and they have a circular arc where their arc just doesn't really go anywhere. It just kind of is a circle, and that's it. She does such a good job, and I'm blown away. This is the movie that is the front runner to win basically everything. Best director, best picture. Does it deserve it? Absolutely. And I just really enjoyed it. I wish that I could put it higher, but I love the other 2 movies more, and I found more enjoyment out of them because they're movies that I feel like I will actually go back and revisit. Whereas Nomadland, I definitely want to pick it up on 4K to check out the beauty that is this film, but it's not a movie that I'd really revisit often. Coming in at number 2 and just missing the number 1 spot is Promising Young Woman. Wow, this movie surprised me. I, again, didn't really know much about this film. I had seen the trailer. It had intrigued me for a while. I didn't think it was going to get nominated for Best Picture. I really didn't think it was going to get nominated for really any Oscars except for maybe Carey Mulligan. And guess what? It basically kind of swept in all the categories that you want for nominations. And it's great. It's great. This is a movie that's not for everybody, and it's not going to work for everybody, but it has like a sarcastic type of tone to it. It's very methodical. It's very thrilling. I found this movie to be just highly, highly entertaining. Bo Burnham is hilarious in this movie, but also has a character that's very down to earth. Carey Mulligan is incredible in the film. I sing this movie's praises, I think, too often with my friends, and it's because the movie is something that is unbelievable. It has that Parasite effect to me. I mean, Parasite's a masterpiece. This film is not a masterpiece per se, but it has that Parasite effect where I just want to show it to more and more people because there's like a vintage style to it that's never going to go away. I feel like 20 years from now, people are still going to be talking about Promising Young Woman because it's really a revolutionary type of film. And coming in at number 1, Judas and the Black Messiah. I love this film. This is my favorite film so far of 2021. It's been a very short year, but man, this movie gives me chills. Daniel Kaluuya, incredible. Lakeith Stanfield, incredible. That's all I have to say. Fred Hampton, such a great character. They show so much love and sincerity to the storytelling and the story that this is all taking place under. And I love to see that. Shaka King should have been nominated for Best Director, so that's a little unfortunate, but I'm so happy that this movie got nominated for Best Picture, and my gosh, is this movie great. It's so good. If you have not seen Judas and the Black Messiah, you need to watch it. It's a heart-pumping, thrilling ride that I just really enjoyed. Anyway, guys, that is my ranking of all 8 Best Picture nominees. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your guys' rankings of these movies in terms of the Best Picture nominees? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content, hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps really me keep my sanity sometimes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well if you're new. Join our community because we're always talking movies over here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.